With the Easy Web Content HTML editor, you can connect to and edit existing web pages on a website, but you can also use it to create new web pages. Let me show you how you can do that. So the first thing you want to do is you want to open an existing web page and use it as a template to create a new web page from it. So the key point would be to select a web page that more closely resembles the new web page format that you want to create. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and open a web page called employment.htm. I'm going to click edit next to that so I can open it in the HTML editor. So now this web page has opened for me in the editor. You can also, by the way, use the file manager. If you're ever inside the HTML editor, you can go to the file manager and use the open edit another web page, and then you can actually scroll down through there and then select the page that you want to edit. So you don't have to constantly go directly to the file manager and then come back here. You can actually open pages directly through this area. So here we have our employment.htm page opened, and what we're going to do is we're going to save this under a new name. So here's how we do that. If you notice on the bottom left, we have a few tabs. We have preview, which basically allows you to preview a web page as a user would before you save it. We have save page, which will basically save the existing page under the same name. And then we have save page as, which is for the purpose that we're going to do it now, to create a new web page using the existing one as a template. So we would leave the existing page intact, and then we would create a new web page from it. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Save Web Page As. So here we're presented with the Save Page As pop-up. It shows our current page, and now it asks us to define a new name for it. Notice that the extension of this page is .htm. It's going to maintain that so that there won't be any disruption in the page coding. And we'll go ahead and enter a page name. In this case, I'm going to call it employment_new2. By the way, you want to avoid using special characters and spaces between your page names. And notice that page names are case sensitive. So I'm going to leave everything lowercase, and it automatically adds the .htm to it. Now, this part, the last part, is a location of file. We highly recommend that you always leave it as default, which is to save the page under the same directory folder as the existing web page. You do have the option to save page under a different folder, but we really don't recommend it because then you're going to end up breaking links and causing other issues. So we'll leave it as default. And so now we're going to go ahead and click Save Page, so the system will create a new web page and then upload it directly to your hosting account, and it's ready to be used. So there we are. It's created the page. Your page was saved as employment_new2.htm, and it can even be accessed by clicking on it. You can also view the page in the browser, or you can edit this page now, which is what we're going to do. So there we have the employment_new2.htm, our new page created. It's basically a clone, an exact mirror of the prior page. And so now that we have our new page, you can go ahead and start making all your updates and adjustments to it and insert images, content, whatever you need to do to finalize your new page. And when you're done, you will basically go ahead and just save the page. Of course, we always recommend to preview the page, make sure it's intact and the way that you want it to look as many times as needed, and then save your page. And once you save the page, it will go ahead and automatically save it under the new page name. Last but not least, once you create a new page, of course you want to link to it from your other pages, because just if you create a new page, it does not mean that it will automatically be linked from your other pages. So just don't forget that once you create a page, to utilize the link format, the link features on the site, and then link it from any page or pages that you want to from your website, so your users can get to it. Thank you very much.